Hello again, my name is Blunty. A few days ago I went to a product launch for a brand new spanky gizmo. It looked a bit like this. And it was for a product that looks a lot like this. This is the new series of bamboo pen tablets from WACOM. Anyone who knows anything about tablets and stuff knows WACOM are the guys who make the best gear. These interest me because these integrate multi-touch, just like your iPhone, just like the touchpad on your MacBook and all that sort of stuff, so you can pinch and zoom and swipe and rotate and all that lovely, touchpaddy goodness on a massive surface area that's, 3 times as big as even the biggest touchpads on big laptops, which is really cool. And the idea was to go along to the product launch and hear the guys do their spiel about how fantastic and world-changing it is and all that sort of stuff, and grab one and do a product review and Bob's your uncle. But we had a better idea. I was chatting with one of the PR guys who was setting up this event. And he was all like, how about I give you a bunch of them, you can give them away. So that's what I'm doing. Welcome to the Ink Right Win competition. Basically what's going to happen is we'll put up for download some awful, ugly, dramatically eye-burningly bad chicken scratch from me, trying to remember desperately how to draw from back in the days where I actually did produce a small press comic. The competition runs in 3 separate stages. That's the number 3 I'm trying to search for there. 3 separate stages. First stage, you take my awful, eye-burningly bad chicken scratch cartoon comic panel thingy and you ink it. That means basically you do all the blacks, you do their outlines and any shading on all that sort of stuff you want to get. Do it in your own style. I don't care. We're going to pick a winner from that. Then that end result goes to the next stage, which is the colouring. You can probably guess what goes on there. You get a bunch of artists and they do their best to make it look schmicky or moody or whatever. You colour it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. The result from that round, and all the winners from these separate rounds each get their own bamboo template, by the way. I didn't mention that. Did I mention that? I think I mentioned that. I'm rambling now. Final stage. The writers come in and they add in a storyline, throw in some speech balloons there, and I've deliberately designed these panels to try and inspire some really wacky stuff, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So whatever your particular creative skill set is, there's a way to enter this competition and potentially win yourself one of the top of the line WACOM bamboo tablets, brand new on the market, like literally just days old as I'm recording this. They've only just hit store shelves and they are amazing fun, let me tell you. The preferred method of entry is to email to us at this email address, a layered Photoshop file. That just makes it easier for the people who come after you to actually do their bit of the competition. And to borrow a line from the marketers, this is democratizing touch, which means if you've got just a bog standard laptop or desktop computer or whatever, Windows, Linux, Mac, and you don't have multi-touch stuff on it, these tablets will give you multi-touch on it, so everybody can have that sort of wonderful intuitive thing and twist and swirl and zoom and all that sort of crazy stuff. And if you don't win, we'll also be featuring the best of the entries on a Flickr feed, on the WACOM website, on the WACOM YouTube channel. That's another thing. You can also present your entries in a YouTube response video. I encourage that. You don't have to do it to enter, but I encourage it. Just to sort of hear you present it, you can tell us a bit about it. Maybe you can screen cap a bit of you drawing it in, or if you're doing it with manual materials, regular pens and paper and all that sort of stuff, you can record that and just, keep them short and spanky. Alright, it's time for me to stop talking, if it is entirely possible for me to ever stop talking once the camera is recording. If you missed anything, everything you could possibly need to know about how to get into this competition is sitting in the text that accompanies this video. It's also on the website. Keep your eye on the competition website, which is floating above my magnificent hat right as I talk to you, to find out what's going on with each of the separate stages. Download the latest file for your particular chosen segment of the competition. You can enter in all 3 if you really want to. I'm not going to stop that. In fact, I encourage it. The more entries we get, the better. And win yourself WACOM tablet. Actually, it's not even this one. It's the model above this one. So you get a chance to win the model that's better than the one I've got. I really need to talk to the guys at WACOM about that. Catch you next time. Have fun.